So, in the previous class, the fourth period, we have discussed about the what kinetic change in kinetic energy, that would be equal to half mv2 square minus v1 square. That means kinetic energy at the B point minus kinetic energy at A point. Okay, so we are discussing the Bernoulli theorem. Okay, we are discussing the Bernoulli theorem. Bernoulli theorem says that means the total pressure energy plus kinetic energy plus potential. That means the sum of the total energy that will remain constant throughout the flow if the liquid is the fluid flow streamline flow. Okay, so here total energy, that means total pressure energy plus kinetic energy plus potential energy will remain constant, that we have to prove. Okay, and in case of that change in kinetic energy, that means we have to mv2 square. That means at the B point, what is the kinetic energy? Half mv2 square minus half mv1 square. Okay, so if you take half m as common, then what will remain? v2 square minus v1 square. In place of m, we can put half into, in place of m, we can write this much amount. That means a1 v1 delta t into rho. From equation 1, we have proved this. From equation 1, we have proved this. That means A1 V1 delta T into rho. Okay. And change in potential energy equal to A1 V1 delta T into rho into G. How it comes to? That means potential energy. We know that potential energy formula is mgh. What is the formula potential energy? That is mgh. Okay. So, but if we are finding the change in potential, that means at B point, what is the potential energy? Minus at A point, what is the potential energy? That we have to subtract from B minus A. Okay. That means at the B point, what is the potential energy? So, mgh2. Potential energy at B minus potential energy at A point. That is from the change in potential energy. Okay. So mgh2 minus mgh1. So and if you take mg as common, then what will remain? H2 minus h1. H2 minus h1 will be the remaining. Okay. Then M means what? A1 B1 delta T into rho. That is the M. That means we have proved in the equation 1, M equal to A1 B1 delta T into rho. Delta T into rho equal to M2 B2 delta T into rho. Okay, we have proved it. So A1 B1 delta T into rho into H into G into H2 minus H1. That we have written here. Okay, so this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 3. This is equation number 3. Okay, up to this, we have got the point there. We have find out, first of all, we have founded the what? The mass. So total amount of mass that is passing through at A point as well as the B point. Okay, so that is M equal to A1 B1 delta T into rho equal to M. That means equal to A2 B2 delta T into rho. Okay, then after change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy means what? Kinetic energy at B point minus kinetic energy at A point. That we have already made the equation half into A1 B1 delta T into rho B2 square minus B1 square. Okay, and also potential energy A1 B1 delta T into rho into G H2 minus H1. Up to this, we have find out the equation number 2 and equation number 3. Then we have to find out the net work done. Then we have to find out what? The net work done. Net work done. Net work done means what is the amount of net work done? That means work done at A point minus work done at B point. Okay, that means at A point what is the work done and what is the B point what is the work. The net work done you have to find out. Okay, so from the net work done, that means what is the value of net work done? So work done at A point, that means we know that what is the formula of work done in what? Work done means force into displacement. Is or no? Work done means force into displacement. Force equal to pressure into area. Is or no? And the displacement means it is the, you know that the velocity equal to displacement upon time. Is or no? So displacement equal to velocity into time. So that is v into delta t. As we say, as we say delta t, so we have taken the time taken, that is delta t. So in the first case, at the A point, what is the work done and minus work done at B point also. Okay, so we have to find out the work done at A point. Work done at A point, that means how much it is. The P1 is the pressure A1, but P1 A1 delta, that means P1 into delta P. Okay, P1 into A1, that means the force into displacement, minus P2 A2 means a small a we have written, so we have A1 here A2 V2 into delta T. So P1 A1 V1 into delta T minus P2 A2 V2 into delta T. Okay. So if you take the delta T as common, what is the remaining? P1 A1 V1 minus P2 A2 into V2. Is that no? So this is the equation, and we know that one equation that is called as the what equation of continuity. Equation of continuity says that a1 v1 equal to a2 v2. Is or no? So as a1 v1 equal to a2 v2, then what will happen? Delta t into a1 v1 equal to a2 v2. That means we can in place of a2 v2 we can write also a1 v1. Is or no? So in place of A2, B2, we can write A1, B1. So just write it delta T into P1, A1, B1. Okay. Sorry. I have not put the audio button. Okay. So P1, A1 into B1 minus P2, A2 into B2. P2, that means del P1, A1 into B1 minus P2 into A2, V2. In place of A2, V2, we can also put right A1, B1. Yes or no? So then A1, B1 delta T, we just take common P1 minus P2. Okay. So up to this, we have proved in the previous class. That means kinetic energy we have found out, that means half into A1 V1 delta T into rho V2 minus V1 square. Change in potential energy, that means A1 V1 delta T into rho G H2 minus H1, that is the potential energy. Okay. And the net work done, that means work done at A point minus work done at B point. Okay. So work done at A point, that means how much? Work done means it is the force into displacement. Is or no? So force means the pressure into area. Okay. So pressure, that means P1, pressure is how much? P1 into A1 at the A point. P1 into A1 into what area? Pressure, sorry, force into displacement. In place of displacement, we can write a V1 into delta T, because displacement equal to velocity into time. Okay. So V1 into delta T, and here P2 A2 V2 delta T. Okay. So as we know that A1 V1 equal to A2 V2 from equation of continuity, we have know that the A1 V1 equal to A2 V2. So delta T into P1 A1 V1 minus P2 A2 V2. So in place of A2 V2, we can write also A1 V1. Okay. So if we take A1 V1 as a common, A1 V1 delta T as a common, then what is the remaining? P1 minus P2. Okay. So this is the work done, net work done, equation number 4. If you put it equation number 4. Then we have to put the conservation of, we have put the equation, all the equation you have written. Then according to the conservation of energy, according to the conservation of energy, what is the conservation of it? Says that net work done equal to what? Change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy. Is or no? So net work done equal to change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy. Okay. So net work done means how much? This is the net work done. So that means A1 V1 delta T into P1 minus P2 equal to change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy. Change in potential energy means this much, sorry, kinetic energy this much, and change in potential energy means this much. Okay, so that means change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy means what? Half into, sorry, if you write change in potential energy, change in potential energy means how much? A1 V1 delta T into rho into G into H2 minus H1, H2 minus H1 plus half into A1 V1 delta T into rho into V2 square minus V1 square. Okay, so this is the net work done. Okay, that equal to change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy. Okay, so this is the what equation for the work done, net work done equal to change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy. If we equate this particular equation, then what will come? Just see that. Then A1 V1, then just write down A1 V1 delta T. You just take common, because A1 V1 delta T into P1 minus P2 equal to right hand side A1 V1 delta T will be remain common. Then what will remaining? Rho G H2 minus H1, rho G H2 minus H1. Okay, so rho G H2 minus H1 plus here what is remaining? Rho into V2 square minus V1 square. Okay, so rho into V2 square minus V1 square. Okay, so A1 V1 delta T you just cancel out from the both sides. That means here you also A1 V1 delta T, here you also A1 V1 delta T. Okay, so it can be cancelled from both the sides. Okay, so then what is remaining? P1 minus P2 equal to what is remaining? Rho GH2 minus rho GH1. Okay, P1 minus P2 equal to rho GH2 minus rho GH1 plus rho V2 square minus rho V1 square. Okay, so if you write this particular statement, half is also remaining there. So half into rho V2 square minus half rho V1 square. Okay, so if you write in the top portion, then what will, just I am writing it in the top portion. P1 minus P2 equal to how much? Rho GH2 minus rho GH1 plus half into rho V2 square minus half into rho V1 square. Okay, so this is the equation. So you just take that means this is the P1. You just take the negative terms in the one side. That means rho GH1 is a negative term. You just take it the left side, and this is also the negative term. You just take it the left side so that it will be positive. So that what will happen? I can take P1 and it is a negative term. So you just take it right side so that it will be also positive. So that what will happen? Rho GH1 plus half into rho V1 square equal to P2 plus rho GH2 plus half rho V2 square. Okay, what I have done, we have taken the negative side, that means negative term, that rho GH1 is a negative. So if you take a left side, it will be also positive. Okay, so then also one negative term is there, half rho V1 square. So if you take it the left side, it will be also positive. Okay. Okay, so that means P1 plus rho GH1 plus half rho V1 square equal to P2 plus rho GH2 plus half rho V2 square. Okay, then what will remaining? So you can write P plus rho GH plus rho half rho v square, half rho v square equal to constant. Okay, so that means p plus half rho v square plus rho g h equal to constant. So this is the proof of Bernoulli theorem. Okay, that means the pressure energy plus kinetic energy per unit volume, that means half rho v1 square, plus the potential energy per unit volume, that means rho gh, remain constant. Okay, so that means just see that pressure, total pressure energy, that means P plus half rho V square plus rho GH remain constant. So procedure is, what is the procedure? That means you can prove the Bernoulli theorem. First of all, you have to find out the what the net change in kinetic energy. Then you have to find out the change in potential energy. Okay. Then also you have to find out the net work done. Okay. Then you have to equate the net work done is equal to the change in potential energy plus change in kinetic energy. Okay, so then after you can get the equation for the Bernoulli theorem. Okay, so that means if you divide that rho g, if you divide that rho g, if you divide that rho g in three terms, then what will get? You can write also like this: P by rho g. If you divide rho g in the three terms like here, so half rho v square divided by rho g plus rho gh divided by rho g equal to constant. Yes or no? If you divide rho g in the three terms left hand side, then what will happen? It will also remain as rho g also. Then we can write this is called as the P upon rho g. This is called as the pressure head.